Hey guys, and welcome to this video. We're going to talk about Algebra 4, uh, the rest of the questions. So we're studying the most important questions. For example, question 5 here, find the formula for the area and the perimeter of the shape. And then we're going to use the formula that we got to answer these questions, okay? Same idea with question 10. Same idea with question 7 here. So basically, we're gonna write the form. I'm gonna answer the question, this question first, and the others will have the same ideas, and I'll focus on the idea of writing the formulas first. Okay. First, let's cover this. Okay. So we have this shape here. This is very important. As we said, we're gonna first find the formula of the area and then the perimeter and write it here. Okay. So when we look at the shape here, we will notice what? We will notice that we have looks like a fan. It consists of a square with side R, and we see one quarter of a circle here, 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 here. So 4 quarters of a circle, it means a whole circle. So the shape here is one circle. So we can draw a circle like this. It's one circle like this, and a square. So a circle and a square like this. Now, first, if we're talking about the area, if we're talking about the area, it means the area of the circle, which is pi r squared. Let's write it here. So pi r squared. And the area of the square is going to be width times length. And we know that the width is r and the length is r. So it's going to be r times r. So this one is r, this one is r. So it's going to be r squared. R squared. Okay, so we have the area of the circle and the area of the square. So the first area, the area of the whole shape, will be the area of the circle plus the area of the square. So we're gonna write it like this: A equals pi r squared. So pi r squared plus r squared, which is the area of the square. Let's be honest here. So both areas added together, area of circle plus area of square. Okay, so this one will be pi. This كما قلنا area بتاع الcircle هي pi r squared plus area of the square اللي هي r squared, and this is the area of the whole shape. تمام. هذه أول حاجة. Now we're going to talk about the perimeter of the whole shape. Perimeter means what? It means the outside of the shape, the outside of the shape. شنو حنلاحظ? First, this one, yeah, this line here is the same as this line. معناها هذا r. Same idea here, r, r, r. Okay, how many R's do I have here? I have 4 R's on the outside. تو نبي curved part. The curved part هو شنو؟ هو circumference of the circle. The circumference of the circle. معناه perimeter, or what we call the circumference, هيكون شنو؟ هيكون circumference of the circle هو 2 pi R زائد شنو؟ زائد الأربع R's هنا. معناه plus 4 R like this. So 2 pi R plus 4. ها؟ هيك طلعنا شنو؟ طلعنا قانون الاريا والبريمتر للشيب. Now the question will be like this. Okay? Okay. The question will be like this. First, find the area and the perimeter formula and then use it to answer the questions. Now we found them, the area and the perimeter. We've done A. Now let's do B. B, find the area and perimeter when R equals 8. It means you substitute 8 here and find the area and the perimeter. So let's do B. So here A equals pi is 3.14 R squared. It means times 8 power of 2 and then plus 8 power of 2 again. Okay. This is how you substitute into a formula. When you remove a variable, you have to put a bracket to answer the question. Okay. So this is the area here. Right. So first you're gonna start with this one. So 3.14 times 8 squared, and then plus 8 squared. So as we said, the area of the circle plus the area of the square. This is the area of the shape, and the answer will be 264.96. 264.96. Now, the question didn't ask us to round it, so we don't have to round. That's the idea of question. Okay, so here. Okay. Um, that's yeah, question. Okay. So now, after we can round it, and we can say it's two. We can round it. It's gonna be 265, and because it's area, it's gonna be centimeters squared. Okay, and that's the area. Okay. Now, this is the first part. Now, the second part is the perimeter, finding the perimeter using the radius 8 here. Same idea. So it's going to be 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 8, which is the radius, and then plus 4 multiplied by 8, like this. So each time you remove a variable, you put brackets instead of it. Okay. You can use the whole thing, put it on in the calculator, it will give you the answer. So 2 times 3.14 times 8 plus, and the answer will be 32.24, or you can say 32, 82, I'm sorry, 82.24. Okay, that's the idea of this question. And because its perimeter is going to be in centimeters. Okay, so this is the idea of question B. Now we found the area and perimeter using the radius 8. Now, in question C and D, you're gonna do the opposite work. They gave you the area here. They want you to find the radius. They give you the area, and you're gonna find the radius. We're gonna use the same formulas. So gave you area, find the radius. They gave you perimeter, find the radius. So you're gonna go the opposite way. Let's work with the first one. Let's go with this. So they said that the area is 100. The area is 100. Find the radius. So this one's gonna be 100. So I'm going to say 100 equals pi, which is 3.14, r squared, so r, plus r squared. Okay, like this. Now you can factorize the radius and the bracket, but it's okay. We don't have to do this. Okay. Now this one is 3.114 plus 1 r squared. Okay. So now when you simplify, so 100 equals 3.14 plus 1 r squared is going to be 4.14 r squared. Okay. Now this one is multiplied by the r, so you can divide it here, take it by dividing. So r squared, or r power of 2, this equals what? Equals 100 divide 4.14. So r squared equals, so when you divide 100 over 4.14, 100 divided 4.14, The answer will be 24.15. 24.15. And this is the answer for question C. So 24.15. You can do 24.15. You can use the whole number, put it under the square root, because we need the r. So we put it under the square root, like this. So square root this, square root that. So at the end, r will equal the number under the square root. So I'll put the whole thing under the square root, and the answer is 4.91. 4.91, and because it's a length, it's going to be in centimeters. So if the radius is 4.91. If the area is 100, the radius will be 4.91. And that's the idea for question C. Now, question D here, let's check. Here, see it. Question D, find R when P equals 30. So we're going to do the same steps, but with the perimeter. So first, let's cover this. ونفترضها نشتغلوا هنا. هنشتغل بالقانون بتاع البيرامتر. اعطاني البيرامتر اللي هو 40، معناها هنقول له 40 equals 2 مضروبة في 3.14 مضروبة في radius طبعا اللي هو مش عارفينه، and then plus 4r. تمام. good. Now we simplify, so 40 equals عندي 2 times 3.14. so 2 times 3.14 لأن perimeter معناها 2 pi r هتقعد 6.28 أنا 6.28 R plus 4R. نجي ندير لهن adding like terms، معناها 40 equals هتقعد 10.28 R. When you add 6.28 R plus 4.28 R plus 4R هتقعد 10.28 R. And this one multiplies, so we're going to take it to the other side by dividing. معناها R equals 40 divide 10.28. Huh? And then the R equals, so 40 divide 10.28, and the answer will be 3.89. 3.89 centimeters, okay? So this is the radius when the perimeter is 40, and this is the answer for question D. Now, the last one, E, find the value of R that makes A equals B numerically. Now, let me tell you this. The rest of the questions are the same ideas, so we don't have to do them. I'll just write the formulas for you so you understand, and then you can do the steps of substitution, and you can find the rest of the answers. The last one is E, which is find the value of R that makes A and B equal to each other. Okay, so the idea is what? This. If A equals B, like they said here, it means this formula here equals this formula. أنا هذين الاثنين متساويات. يعني معناها how can I answer this؟ معناها هناخد هذه ونكتب equal بعدين نكتب هذه. That's how you do it. تمام؟ And then solve for R، يعني طلع قيمة R. نجو نشتغلوا هذه 3.4 3.14 R squared here plus R squared equals 2 pi R اللي هي 2 times 3.14 R plus 4R. Okay. Okay. Because they're equal to each other كما قلنا نحطوا هذه نقولوا equal to this one. تمام. نكتبوا squared slash power of 2 power of 2. Now we're going to simplify. كما قلنا هذه 3.14 R squared زائد 1 R squared هتيجي 4.14 R squared or R power of 2. And then we have equal here. Now this one كما قلنا 3 times 2 is going to be 6.28. طبعا R بلس 4R هتقعد 10 طبعا. نفس الفكرة نكتب هذه 4.14 R squared or R power 2 equals هذه مع بعضها هتقعد 10.28 R. تمام. down. Okay. Now here هنشوف. yes. هنحطهم كلهم في جهة واحدة 4.14 R squared R power 2. ناخذ هذه هنا ماينس تجد ماينس 10.28 R equals 0. تمام. So we took it to one side and made it equal to 0. We made it equal to 0. Now what are we going to do? We're gonna factorize هندير factorizing من هنا. First to factorize these هنلاحظ ان 4.14 sorry calculator. So 10.28 over, yeah, we can use it as numbers. هتجد R square ممكن برا به. So we can factorize these بحيث اننا نقسمها. Now 4.14 and 10.28 they don't have any common factors between them. Maybe if I try to do this, let me see. Okay, now I can do this, make it equal to 0, and then take a common factor, which is the R outside, and then make R equals 0, or the rest will be inside, which is 4.14 R minus 10.28 equals 0. And then 10.28 take it to the other side by making it as an addition, and then divide by 4.14 to find R. Or I can do it in an easier way from this equation here. Now, this number here, the R is multiplied, so I can take the R by dividing here. يعني هناخد ال R للجهة الأخرى like this. هيجد هذا كله على R like this. تمام. والR هذه هتحول. Now I simplify ال R تحول مع square. تمام. فيجد عندي 4.14 R. So 4.14 R equals 10.28. Now I want to make the R the subject. معناها ال 4.14 هي اللي ناخذها للجهة الأخرى by dividing like this. معناها تجد ال R equals 10.28 divide 4.14. So the answer will be 10.28 divide 4.14, and it's going to be 2.48 centimeters. And this is the value of R that makes the area and the perimeter equal to each other. And this is how you answer a question like this. Now, I want you to focus on the formulas and how to use them and the steps of answering this question. Now, I'll take you to the other questions. I'll make the formulas for you so you understand how we made the formulas. But the rest of the question, you can answer it and send it to me to check, or you can check the answers by yourselves and check if you have mistakes. But I'll help you to do the formulas of the area and the perimeter of the shapes. Okay, let's go to them. So this is one of the questions, one of the most important questions, because most of the time they bring it in the test. Now we have another shape, which is this one. I'll help you to do the formulas, but you can do the rest of the question by yourself. Now the shape here is 2/4 of a circle, and 2/4 means 1/2 or semicircle. Semicircle. Now let's do the area and perimeter of this shape. Let's go like this here. As we said, this is half a circle or semicircle. So it means the formula will be the same as the circle multiplied by the half for the area. So the area will equal what? As we said, semicircle, half a circle. It means it's 0.5 or half multiplied by the area of the circle, which is pi r squared. Pi r squared. So now, let me show you. Okay, pi r squared. R, okay. So this means what? This is the area of this shape because pi r squared is the area of the whole circle, and this is half a circle, so multiplied by half. Now you can use this to answer the rest of the question, okay? Now for the perimeter, same idea. The shape, what I can see in the shape is one radius here and one radius, so 2r. And we have the arcs of the semicircle. Now, the arcs of the semicircle, it means what? It means the perimeter of the whole circle multiplied by half. So 0.5, same idea, 0.5 multiplied by 2 pi r, multiplied by 2 pi r. Okay, and then you add the 2r at the end, which is this r and this r. So we found the perimeter of the arc. Let's put here. Because it's half a circle or semicircle, it means the perimeter will be 2 pi r multiplied by half because it's half a circle. And then we add what? We add the two r's, which is this one and this one, or the diameter. It's up to you. Same idea, okay? And this is the formula of the perimeter of this shape. So this is the area here. You can use it to answer question B and C. And this is the perimeter. You can use it to answer B and D. And at the end, you're going to say A equals B. It means this part equals this part. And you can simplify and find the radius that makes them equal to each other. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. As I said, answer it, show it to me. I'll check if the answer is good. And you can check by yourself. I just want to make sure that you got the right one. Now, the last shape will be this shape. Same idea. I'm going to do the area and perimeter, and then you can do the rest of the shape by yourself. Now, this shape here, what do we see? We see a quarter of a circle here, another quarter of a circle, and we have a triangle here, which has a base and a height of r. Okay, so it means the area will be what? Very good. Will be half a circle, the area of half a circle, plus the area of the triangle. So the area of half of the circle will be, as we said, half pi r squared. So half multiplied by pi r squared. So this is the area of half a circle. So I focus on the formulas because they are very important. So half times pi r squared. Why half? Because this is half a circle. Because it's half a circle, we multiply by half. And this is the area of the whole circle. Okay. And then plus what? Plus the area of the triangle. It's the area of the triangle. Now the triangle here, the area is what? It's half base times height. The base is r, the height is r, so half r squared. Half r squared. So this is half base times height. Okay. Now this is what? This is the area of this shape. You can use this to answer question A and B. Okay. And C, the area. Okay. And then the perimeter of the shape, we will notice what in the perimeter? That this shape here, these lines are the arcs of the semicircle. It means we're going to do the same thing, which is half multiplied by the perimeter of the circle, which is 2 pi r. Okay, 2 pi r. So this is the perimeter of the semicircle here, and we multiply by half because it's a semicircle. So we got these arcs. Now we have this r and this r, so we're going to add it to it. So plus 2r, because we have two r's. And then we're still missing one thing, which is this line. Now, how do we find this line? Very good, because this is a triangle, and it's a right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras to find this line. هنستخدم Pythagoras بحيث نطلع اللاين هذا. تمام؟ So I'm going to write plus this line. Now, if I call this line C or A, depending on Pythagoras, how can I find this line? Very good. By squaring these, adding them, and putting them under the root. So I'm going to write square root like this. Now, you're going to square this. So r squared plus r squared. R squared plus r squared. And r squared plus r squared equals what? Very good. 2r squared. 2r squared. And how did we get this from r squared plus r squared? How did we get the whole thing? كيف نحن جبنا هذا كلها؟ طلعنا a. كيف طلعناها؟ بقانون بايثاغورس اللي هو a squared equals b squared a squared equals b squared plus c squared. تمام؟ تعال نتبع بايثاغورس ونشوف كيف طلع. تمام. ال a squared هي نفسها a squared، ركزوا معي في الستep. b squared و a squared شنو هن؟ اللي هي الارز، معناها هتساوي r squared زائد r squared. ركزوا على الستep. تمام. به r squared زائد r squared شنو تطلع؟ تطلع 2r squared. ها a squared هيساوي 2r squared. يعني تمام. نبي نحول السكوير هذه، معناها عشان حندير very good square root square root، معناها حندير square root تطلع ال a، معناها ال a شنو تساوي؟ very good تساوي هذا which is this. And that's the idea of the perimeter formula. معناها هذه هي perimeter formula of this shape. You can use it to answer A كيف ما قلنا طلع formula and use it to answer. And that's the idea of these shapes and how to get the formulas of these shapes. Focus, answer the questions, send them to me, we'll check together. If we still have a problem, we will solve it together, okay? That's it for this question. Now, these are the most important shapes in this chapter. And you have to understand the ideas of answering these questions, okay? That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.